at Title Tuesday. I can't say I'm excited. I'm a bit reluctant to get too optimistic about my chances. It's a very strong tournament. For those of you who've seen Title Tuesday before, I'm wondering whether we can get it up as well. The players who are currently competing. Hello, Kevin Finch. Yeah, we've got Hikaru, we've got Magnus, Fabiano Caruana, Hans Niemann, Wesley So, and a lot of very strong players. Nepo. So yeah, Title Tuesday. I've got a love-hate relationship with the tournament. I used to really love playing it for fun, but now I'm playing it for serious reasons. And I don't know, it's been a mixed blessing. Last week I got 8 out of 11, I believe. Hey everyone, joining the chat just now. Yeah, last week I got 8 out of 11. I think I came 17th place, so 17th out of a field of several hundred Grandmasters and International Masters and others. It's not too bad, but I don't know, I've got higher expectations. So we'll see how it goes this week. I'm cautiously, well, I'm going to reserve my optimism, but yeah, cautiously optimistic. But yeah, for those of you just joining who haven't been here before, same protocol as always, same procedure as every year. I'll be following mostly the Twitch chat, occasionally popping in on YouTube as well. It will be emote only during the games. The first round starts in just under 3 minutes. But yeah, I'll be answering any questions, chatting away. I might try and focus more on the chess this time. I've struggled to multitask, as any man does. Yeah, I've struggled to multitask during games in the past, and I think there's been lots of positive feedback, so thank you for all of you who've been enjoying the streams, but there have been moments where I've just spent 1 minute thinking about a forced recapture. Well, I say thinking, just chatting to myself, and that normally bites me in the behind a bit later in games. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. In the meantime, hello to some familiar names. Rahil, yeah, sorry it's not Magnus. Magnus streamed Freestyle Friday. I'm just going to join this tournament, by the way. There we go. Event agreement. Yeah, Magnus streamed Freestyle Friday a few days ago. He came 3rd, beating me along the way. He'll be back, just not right now. The GOAT, even the GOAT needs a break occasionally. Best Olaf World. Big D is back. That's right. Dr. Dave in the house. Uncle Dave, you can call me. Yeah, Bavarian Paul. I played against Magnus in Freestyle Friday. I totally outplayed Magnus, completely winning. Not that I'm bitter or anything, but then I choked. So, story of my life. As you've seen on my streams, I always build up these fantastic positions and then I seem to choke. Or get nervous, or run out of time. So yeah, we'll see. Scary show, thank you. I will try my best to give my opponents hell. I'm gonna do it, gonna crush it. Hello to the Brave Coward. Sounds like you've taken one out of my playbook there. 9.5 out of 11 at least is the expectation from Mifra. Well, you probably tuned into the wrong stream, haven't you? But I'll try my best to rack up some points. Alpha for baby goat. I don't know. I'm 2 weeks older than the goat, Magnus. So, Bond clouding this week? No. Maybe if I tilt so bad. I've been tilting recently, by the way. I played some warm-up games off stream. I started 3,000 rating. You can see I lost 36 points in 10 minutes, so I'm a bit tilted already. Elo, well, chess.com Elo takes ages to build up, takes a blink of an eye to lose. So yeah, we'll see. 11 out of 11, unlikely. Anyone complaining about it not being Magnus? Oh, exactly, you're going to learn more from me. I make more mistakes, there's more to learn from. Bright side of life. Magnus never chokes, that is true. Okay, enough about that guy for a while. Thank you for the faith, everyone. Send love, send support. Game 1 will be starting in just a few seconds. What about knee and gas? I don't know what that means. Great video on Magnus at Grenka. Yeah, for anyone who's watching this, go check out the Take YouTube whenever you can, as soon as you can. If you haven't subscribed yet, then what are you even doing? But now we've put out some good stuff lately. Okay, the game started. Already I've blown away 15 seconds. I'm going to start with something I don't normally do. Let's go here, and let's go this one for once. So knight c3 on move 1. Yeah, I mean, my openings, I've talked about them before. I like to hide. Now let's go d4. I like to transpose to a French defense somehow. I like to hide my openings when I can. so I don't play my best stuff in Title Tuesday, which maybe isn't a great idea, but we will see. Okay, I love my Connect 4. Anyone who's watched me commentate knows I ramble on about that game way too much. I'm terrible at Connect 4, but I do love it. Now I'm just going to gain some space. If only I had a bishop here, there'd be some Greek gift sacrifices along the way. Let's try and set those up. Now attacking this pawn, kind of, which moved. I'm going to set up some tic-tacs. Watch out. Timur Kucharin from Germany, FM. Oh, I've realized, yeah, emote only. Emote only. Sorry, everyone. I haven't been looking at chat. I don't think there were any move suggestions, so emote only for now. You'll be back with questions after this, I'm sure. F5, so, okay, a good move by my opponent. Yeah, for those of you wondering, threatening to take, luring the king out, knight check, bring my queen in was just deadly, so I don't think I can do it now, because once I lose the spearhead with my pawn chain, it doesn't quite work. Now I really want to play this move, c4. Yeah, I don't like my position, so I'm going to really focus now. Okay, let's go. Knight g5. Knight g5, knight b6. I mean, let's go. You only live once, right? I'm not going to spend 1 minute on it. I spent 34 seconds on it. Attacking this little beastie. And I just want to slide in, and I don't think the attack works. I don't think it's even close, but I'm already a bit tilted. Title Tuesday hasn't started, but I'm tilted already. And it isn't my style to attack this aggressively, as, again, anyone who's watched this stream will know. So, okay, my opponent got scared, swapped off their good bishop. Last move just to stop my queen coming in. I still have some ideas here long term, but I'm going to put a break on that for a sec. Fix the other side of the board. So these pawns attacked. This feels wrong somehow. I just don't want to allow him to. He's going to take, then he's going to go bishop here to trade off my good bishop, then give it a queen check. And it's mightily annoying. I have a feeling I should be a bit clever here, but I don't see it. Do not see how. Ah! Okay, let's just let him. I don't like it. I don't like this. What am I even doing? What am I thinking of? Frozen. Frozen again. Another story of my life moment. Should I just let him have a pawn? Let's let him have a pawn. I don't know why I moved my king here. That was a panic move if ever I saw one. I basically just want to like dodge any queen a5 check and then bishop a6 swapping off my good bishop stuff. Probably it just happens and like I can't even draw it. Probably I just give up a pawn and he still does that, but okay, he really wants to get rid of my bishop. Now I could hide over here, or I don't know. I'll attack this guy. I really want him to release the central tension. Begging for it. Yeah, my opponent could have won a pawn in the center, and not impressed by that move, really. Now I'm going to run. I mean, even if I traded there, like, knights maybe worth more than bishops. Okay. Maybe I should just stop him coming in. I'm really worried about this square now. But we'll see. I really want to do something here too. My knight is really terrible. Let's bring my knight back. I don't really mind him trading off his bishop for it. The bishop's annoying anyway. Don't know why I did that one. We'll see. I'm hoping my opponent doesn't find this plan. Putting the knight into c3. 25 seconds though. I've done it again, haven't I, everyone? Welcome to the... I was going to say the Dave show, but I don't think I should be boasting about something like that. It's going to be a lot of time scrambles. Just anyone, disclaimer now, anyone who suffers from heart problems shouldn't be watching this broadcast, this stream, don't know what you call it. Okay, so my opponents block things. Like if my opponent gets a knight in c3, they're doing very well, but I don't really see how it gets there. Now I'm just going to keep my opponent honest, protect this pawn, meaning the knight can't really move. I'm going to double up these rooks. Oh wow. Now I'm gonna move fast. That's what I'm gonna do. bishop here coming. This bishop's annoying. Kind of, it's not a great piece. Let's get everything off, shall we? Ah. I don't think my opponent can take yet. I can cover the promotion square. That's annoying. Ah, just no time. Actually, my opponent probably could have taken. I'm hoping that if my opponent takes, I have some checks. Oh, I'm panicking. I hate what I've done to my position. I hate what I've done. Actually, why am I doing that? Maybe my opponent can take, you know. Let's go again. I don't know why I moved my king back earlier. Like, so stupid. I'm just gonna pretend I'm doing some stuff here. I don't really think I am. Just have to stop my opponent untangling. What? 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 Oh my god. I'm just gonna lose round one, am I? My opponent's just played like a genius there and I lost on time. I mean, I'm dead lost in the final position. Like, yeah, I was tilted before I started the tournament. I should just quit now. What? I even saw this. Apparently I'm just better here. Take and check. And I thought, yeah, I saw this and I thought my opponent moves. And then I thought I have to give a perpetual. But at this point I should definitely bail out with a draw at least. Computer says I'm actually a bit better. Yeah. Okay, welcome everyone to the Swiss Gambit where I lose round one and win the rest. Oh dear. Okay, emote only can disappear. How do I do this? Emote only's gone. Oh, we bounced back. Yeah, I mean, Tilted Tuesday started before the stream began. It's been a tough day. Yeah, it's just dead level. And the problem was, like, I wanted to create something, so I was trying to bait my opponent into taking here. And he actually took here at the worst possible time. This is the problem. My opponent's called my bluff. My opponent's called my bluff. Who is my opponent, actually? Timur. Wow, he's beaten me twice. FIDE Master. Probably a young guy. 2 out of 2 against me, apparently. So knight takes. Yeah, bishop takes. Yeah, like, this is where being practical... I just don't have any practical skills anymore because I'm retired. But I should, at the very minimum, like, do this, give a few checks, and then gain a bit of time and decide what to do. And the reason I was so annoyed that I left my king here is because I'm not protecting my bishop. If I'd left it on this square, I would have been protecting my bishop and I could just gobble up the knight and win. But let's see later. My opponent played this amazing move and I just panicked. Oh, I actually pointed out this idea, didn't I? Queen h1 apparently saves me, but oh well. What to do? Yeah, I mean, I didn't deserve to win that game. And d4, I mean, the fact my opponent saw that in like, what, 0.6 seconds. Very impressive. Just move with your instincts, you're almost right. Yeah, I know, moving with instincts is one thing, but like, I genuinely can't multitask, especially when I'm tired. Like, ask my partner. I can't fold clothes and talk at the same time. I can't play chess and I can't write an email and listen to music, for example. Like, I just can't do both. It's one or the other. So streaming is hard. Let's see. Okay, is anyone else still going? Are there other games in action? I will try and win the rest. When I did win Title Tuesday in 2022, I was just better then. I was younger and sharper, quicker. But the main point was that I lost round 2 there. I lost to someone similar rating to the guy I just played. And I ended up winning the rest. So it's still possible, although Magnus and Hikaru weren't playing that week, which helped. Okay, the king was on e2, not f2. Yeah, I needed my king on an e2. That was a bit of a shocker. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, I'll say it now. I don't want to get the excuses in too early. I should have got them in all before that first game, but I'm feeling super low on energy, like super out of it. So we'll see. This is going to be a fun learning stream. That's my excuse. I hope you will stay with me for it. Okay, I'm already tilted, so I'm going to play some rubbish openings now. Don't try this at home, anyone. I'm going to play the hippopotamus. Okay, my opponent plays this move, which is very good. So I'm playing an FM from Israel this time. I don't think my opponent's so young, which maybe I should get excited about, but yeah, I don't like the setups when my opponent plays f4, so I'm going to try and keep my knight ready for Oh my gosh. Yeah. There we go. Proper arrows. Wow, h4. So everyone knows their openings. It's so annoying. It's like 10 years ago, grandmasters wouldn't know squat about most openings. Now every player knows a lot. Okay, so basically I wanted to play g6 next. He knew that, so he's trying to preempt me by going for this, which is really annoying. I'm gonna have to do something else now. Let's develop the knight out the way so I can put my bishop on this square. It's probably totally fine. Okay, now let's go hunting for this bish. Do love my bishops. Yeah, was my last opponent 2250 17-year-old? Oh wait, is emote only on? Yeah, emote only is on. Sorry, I forgot to put that on, everyone. Thanks to the fantastic production team here, the high value production team, for helping with that. Yeah, I mean, my opponent, he played like, yeah, 2250 is way underrated, definitely. Played like a very, very strong player, I was going to say. Yeah, I do want to skip square for my knight, but I don't love it. I kind of want to get my bishop here as well, so they're fighting for squares. Oh god, this is really sad. Let's see. I'm tempted to do some weird stuff here, like, oh wow, yeah, missed that one. I was going to say a3, I was going to go a4 anyway, and like bishop for knight, like he takes my knight, I take his bishop, and it gets a bit crazy. a4 is a better move. Okay, let's have it. At least my knight's stable now. Don't hate that, although that's a good move. c3 will kick my knight, although I can meet it with that. Okay, let's develop. The good side is now he's like unlikely to castle queenside. Maybe he'll still do it because he's played a4 and he's played h4, so unlikely to castle kingside either. Okay, at least I'm not too far behind on time this time. Just a bit. One day, I promise you, it's all going to click. It's all going to click into place. Like, okay, I should actually notice why my opponent moves though. Yeah, one day I'm going to get the speed and I'll be able to multitask. I'm going to grow that habit. And then you guys are not going to believe the action you're going to see. It's going to be crushing souls left, right, and center. I mean, it's impressive that Hikaru is so consistent, like, in general in chess. Like, he's just a phenomenal player. But, like, the fact that he can do it while talking, like, I mean, he said it took him years to build up, but it's still incredible to watch. Okay, he's got a thorn in my side. He's going to make me probably long term, but who knows? We'll see. Like, I've always got bishop here if he ever plays. Now I could kind of cement that. The other move I'm really tempted by is to play c5, and it gets really chaotic, like take. But then I'm just scared, like with my king a bit vulnerable, opening the position when I'm not ready. Let's go here. Maybe he should just trade bishops, you know. Although that was my bad bishop. There we go. And I'll keep my queen flexible. If I can get queens off, I mean, I'm just worse, aren't I? I'm hoping to play a trick here, like c3. I'll probably take bishops, and then I'll jump in with my knight to c2. Now that his queen won't defend that square. Okay, he does want to trade queens. Does he not know who I am? I mean, the way I'm playing today, he shouldn't care about who I am. Okay, he was threatening to trap my knight, kind of. So I've got a very sad escape square. I don't think I can go forward because I'll get trapped there as well. So he really wants to kick me away. I'm very tempted to switch focus soon. First, I'll just pretend that I'm setting up on this side, and then I'll switch over here when hopefully he least expects it. But yeah, again, I hate my position. Like, knight f6 would probably actually a good move there. Knight f6 hitting this pawn and also coming in. I'll try and set that one up for later. Knight here, queen here, knight g4. But yeah, I don't like my position. Don't love lack of space in general. And of course, you probably heard me. Cuts the board in half, stops my knight f6 plan, stops my queen h5 plan. That's why I should have done it last move. Now that is a genius move. That is really annoying. I mean, I'm going to have to take it, otherwise I'm just suffering here. Problem is, yeah, he kicks my queen away and then he's going to happily recapture. My queen's going to be really sad. Whoa, he wants to swap pieces, but I'm cramped. Interesting. Maybe that's a good move. Oh my god, no time again. Can I just resign? Like, can the suffering be over? Ugh. Just, yeah, not in there. Okay, let's do it. Knight d3. Hitting this pawn, hitting this pawn. Stop moaning, Dave. Wake up. I just feel like I'm going to get mated in some... Any tactics are going to work in white's favour. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I'm so tempted to sack the exchange. Maybe I should just sack the exchange here. Otherwise, I'm just worse. Ah, no. No, yeah. I mean, this is so sad. This is so sad. He's going to take and occupy the d file. I'm just going to have to try and flag him. I'll probably get flagged myself in the process. Earlier, before the stream started, I pre-moved like twice and blundered pieces with both pre-moves, so I'm a bit scared now. Ah. Knight c2 is maybe a good move. Okay, he's not the quickest. Oh, that's a good move. Oh my god. I'm just getting absolutely dominated in this game. Like, not much I can do, to be honest. Oh, that's a horrible blunder as well. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna quit this tournament, I think. Like, I'm just not with the race, not at the races today. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, this is definitely the worst I've ever begun the tournament. Like, I mean, my opponent just totally outplayed me the whole game. I mean, I shouldn't have played a dodgy opening, right? But, okay, apparently I was just -1 here already. Kind of knew that. Yeah, knight f6. Or queen h5 apparently is by far the best move. I'm shocked. Instincts. Ugh, I'm sorry everyone, this is... Yeah, this is a tough day. Like, I didn't sleep much last night. It was the final of a chess show that I was doing, and yeah, I needed to do some social media stuff, some admin late into the night. Still quite high afterwards, and then I had a dentist appointment at 10 AM this morning, which wasn't fun. Apparently I need to be better with my hygiene. And yeah, I mean, I was just crushed this game. Absolutely destroyed by my opponent. Yeah, well-deserved win for them. Yeah, I really want to quit. I really want to quit. Like, if I wasn't on stream, I would have withdrawn immediately this tournament now. Sometimes it just happens. Like, Hikaru once, I think, got 6 out of 11. I saw him play, like, he lost like 3 in a row. And he stuck with it, so I'm going to stick with it for now. But first break, I'm actually going to eat for the first time today. It's 7, no, it's, yeah, 7, no, what time is it? No, it's 5 PM. What am I doing? I can't do maths. I was looking at the clock here in the corner of my screen and it's wrong. It's 5 PM. Yet to eat today. Food is important, apparently. Yeah, I should have got the winner of the BBC show to stand in and play for me. Yeah, I mean, the results would be 100 times better. Shout out to Talia for... Oh, spoiler alert. Sorry, everyone. Shout out to Talia for winning. Yeah, also, yeah... I don't know. Maybe I'll start... Should I start playing my real openings? I don't know, I do plan to play some classical chess and then, like, later this year, though, and I don't want, like, my real openings to be out on the database. Like, I don't study much, but what I do study, I'm quite protective of. Like, I don't want it to be a known secret. Practice, no quitters. Oh, I don't know, I want to quit. I want to quit. Where's Magnus, eh? Why didn't he play? I would have happily taken the evening off. Should we have a... Yeah, maybe... Okay, we'll see how it goes. I'll play the next 2 rounds. If I'm still not playing any better, even if I win, like, if I'm not playing any better, let's just quit and have a Magnus watch party. I'll watch Magnus and Hikaru non-stop, and we'll just have a nice chill. We'll have a nice chat, and I'll eat. That's all I can think about. Oh, wow. Someone's giving a PGN of the game. Is this the Magnus game? Yeah, I like your suggestion, Nars Cooper. Maybe just a watch party. Oh, I feel like a chicken. I feel like a chicken. I mean, yeah, just don't do what I'm doing, basically. Oh wow, PGN Chess Kibitzer 2020. PGN of the final of Chess Masters. That is impressive. Looks like we found us. Well, you might be who I think you might be. Either that or we've got a super fan on our hands. Chess Kibitzer, are you who I think you are? Did we hang out last November? Oh, okay, Chess Kibitzer, no. Okay, we have another game. CM from France. Let's... Oh, I'm tilted and I get a double black. Not that it should matter, but... Let's go 1a6. It works for Magnus. Okay, back to emote only. As you prepare for a blunderfest. This is what Magnus does when he wants to surprise his opponents. Okay, it could be worse. a6 isn't the most useful move here, though. Okay, it's just a Queen's Gambit. Declined with reverse colours. I could live with that. Oh, just the thought of thinking and activating my brain right now is hard. Okay, bishop h5. Queen here. Okay, on the plus side, he can't use this square for his knight. On the downside, I can't castle yet because there's a bishop takes pawn check, followed by the knight jump, and the queen would hit the bishop. So, oh wow, I was about to blunder. I was literally just talking about the blunder, and then I nearly made the move. Like castles, bishop takes h7 check, king takes knight g5 check, discovery on my bishop, and yeah, going forward with the king there is just suicidal. Like, so I'll play this move. My bishop has an escape square thanks to my knight on this post. Okay, so he's just weakened himself, which wins him a pawn, but I'm hoping it isn't the worst pawn sacrifice in the world. Yeah, actually in this position, maybe I didn't think about it much at the time. I could have considered taking with the pawn. Damages my structure. I'm actually giving up the pawn willingly here, because now I get this beautiful square. I'm just going to play fast. Like, probably play bad again, but that's the story of the day. I'm going to play fast. Oof, the belly's poking out. Sorry, everyone at home. Let's go here. So yeah, pawn down, but my opponent's knights are clumsy, and I don't know. We'll see. Probably, yeah, I mean... Can I just resign? If I lose this game, I'm not even gonna like watch party it. I'm just gonna leave. Tilt is real. Like I was on such a hot streak on Friday, beat like some super strong grandmasters, and then totally crushing Magnus. And then yeah, without blaming or naming names, got disturbed during that game and ended up losing. And then I just quit the tournament. Yeah, I mean, I'm just getting crushed again. Yeah. Yeah, and then I haven't looked at chess since Friday because I was so tilted. And, yeah. I mean, just 2 points down for nothing. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely quitting. Like, I'm sorry, guys, this might not be a long stream. I'm just out of it. Like, not in the mood at all to play. Especially when I'm getting crushed so one-sidedly. I'm trying to set up queen here and queen here. And hope my opponent doesn't see that genius idea, this unique idea, creative, one that's never been seen before. Don't cry, everyone. I see the crying emojis. Cry for my chess. Don't cry for the fact that this might be a short stream. You'll get your evenings back. You can watch some good chess instead. Okay, I mean, that's just horrible. I think my opponent should probably... I mean, my opponent's, like, super aggressive. Like, probably an understatement to say super aggressive. Like, queen here, now he's supported the knight coming here, although then he's pinned. I mean, I don't think my opponent's playing necessarily very well. I'm just playing really badly. Oh, what's my opponent want next? He wants to go knight here and then just mate me. But, I mean... Scariest thing I've ever seen. Let's go here. I just want to open files, create weaknesses. Maybe I should... Wow, my opponent's playing some super weird moves. Maybe there's good ones though. I mean, I can actually take, can't I? Let's do it. If my opponent takes here, I'm going to take and then take here and then make a new queen. So now I gain a tempo for this. That's the plus side. My opponent's queen is actually almost trapped. I can't hit it though. Okay, I'm gonna move this rook just because I wanted to, like, just in case. Just in case, the way I'm playing, I'll probably get mated, so now bishop back, but now I can take here. Let's just hope my king side is intact and not burning too badly. And while my opponent's queen is errant, while my opponent's queen is offside, I'm going hunting. Wow. Rook takes looks good, bishop takes looks good. I mean, I have an inclination in general to trade off too much, but this feels like it clears the path for my queen to check. It also clears the path for this one to come down the board. I mean, I really can't be bothered to calculate. Like, let's just go here. My opponent's going to take here. I'll give a check. I'll take here. My opponent's queen's so clumsy. Surely I'm quick enough here. Surely. I mean, d5 is probably the only move to try and get this pawn. I did miss that one originally. Wait, a3, take, a2. I'm just going to blunder something, aren't I? Yeah, queen there, I was going to say. Now I can try and do something with my queen. I mean, I'm 2 moves away from promotion, so as long as I don't get checkmated, I should win this game. I'm expecting rook takes now that they can't afford to trade off. I'll give a check, gain a bit of time. I'm expecting bishop block, then I'll move my queen here, super safe. How does my opponent stop this? That's how they stop it. But now there's, yeah, some stuff hanging. This rook, I mean, I've got no time, no time, no time. Yeah, my opponent should probably, wow. Gonna move out of the way, save my bishop and promote. I think I'm just winning now. This bishop's also hanging. Okay, I've actually played second half of this game I played pretty well, but pity that games don't start at half time, do they? Okay. I mean, I'll do this. Is my opponent playing on a rook down? Like, I mean, my opponent's probably watched my previous games and knows that anything can happen. Straight. Oof. There we go. Let's do this. Yeah. I mean, if my opponent doesn't resign now, they'll never resign. There we go. Get the win, finally. Woo! Well, bring the energy. Ah, yay, amazing. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Okay, let's watch some real chess. Oh, Magnus is finished, Hikaru's finished apparently. Now that we see Magnus is on 3 out of 3, Hikaru's on 3 out of 3. I'm definitely not on 3 out of 3. Let's watch a Norwegian player. Grandmaster Johan Sebastian Christiansen playing black. Can he win a pawn up? Well, that was short-lived. Level pawns now, and just, yeah, take that. And rook and knight versus a rook is a draw. Okay, let's get to the questions while this game is ongoing in the background. Double Swiss Gambit now playing off. If I get 9 out of 11, it's going to be a... How did I was nearly going to swear. It's going to be a lovely miracle. Yeah, Title Tuesday is just a 9-round tournament, right? The first 2 were just warm-up games. Like, new rules, new rules. Yeah, my opponent's mistake in that previous game was trying to mate me. Like, sometimes in chess you do the hard work, you win 2 pawns, then you just need to regroup and cover everything, protect everything, and win in the endgame. We are so back! Woo! The McDonald attack. All-out attacker. If you tell me what the McDonald attack is, I will play it. I have heard of it, I think. Come on, Dave, lad, you believe in us. You believe in me. Free hit to practice, you're talking. True, I'm going to use this as practice. Let's say that. I should have warmed up better and more. Like, I started playing like 20 minutes before I went live on the stream, and I lost all my games, it felt like, on time. I was playing with no increments, so yet to adjust. The old, like, that's the thing, like, people always talk about age these days, and I like to joke about it, how I'm old and retired. Please tell me off, by the way, in chat if I do that too much. It is annoying, I know that, and I'm guilty. So, but yeah, people talk a lot about age, and I genuinely think like it doesn't affect chess ability or understanding or instincts necessarily. It just affects speed. That's the only thing. Like, I still see as much or probably more than I've ever seen before. Oh wow, this is really dangerous now. This is how Magnus beat Vidit. Yeah, I was going to say the knight coming back when there was a rook next to it. So White's done a good job of escaping now. But yeah, it just affects speed. Like, I see everything and more, but just a lot slower than I used to. And it's not just that, I react slower. Like, you've seen me lose on time sometimes now in Title Tuesdays and winning positions because I'm just reacting to my opponent's moves. And like, somehow, if you're not like fully locked in as an older player, I think in your 30s, 40s, yeah, it's just speed. Oh, stalemate. Oh no, mate in one. Ah, God. He had to go. Wait, was he just lost in that final position? Maybe he was just lost already. Wow. Wow. Oh wow. Wait. It would have been 50 moves. Oh, it would have. That's so unlucky. There, they could have defended for one more move. It would have been 50 moves. Instead, he got checkmated on move 49. Wow. Mr. Howell, how to deal with the Catalan as black? Beyond my pay grade. Sorry. Just played g6 on move 2, avoid the Catalan. Okay, I've got white again. Because I'm tilted. What should I do? I'll go e3. I'll pretend it was a mouse slip. Let's go here now. Okay, and we go back into mainline theory. So now it's the Reti. I played this knight move on too much on the database, so let's put my pawn here. I don't know. Out of book. If my opponent moves the bishop, I'll just take here, and then they can only take the back with the pawn. In general, players want to take with knights, just to make sure the pawn on d5 doesn't block the bishop, but then there'll be some stuff here. Rook c1. I could play g3. Oh, I don't know. What am I overthinking? Yeah. Who knows? I think the best setup for black is to put a pawn. Yeah. I should just stop talking. How aggressive are we feeling on the next move? Because like normal chess would be castles, like bishop here and d4, whatever. I could play here, and if my opponent moves, then could just go g4. Just yeah, okay. I'm out of tournament contention anyway. Let's just do it. That's what Mamedyarov would do. Pretty sure it's really, really bad. Yeah, it's not even a question. It's really, really, really bad. But I just realized my opponent could go knight here next. Do I just give up a pawn now? Let's go. Yeah, just not in the mood here. Okay. Send the love. I need help. My opponent, I can take this one though. This was definitely the plan. Come on and join the conga. Am I winning? After blundering a pawn in the opening. Maybe this is how I should just always play chess. G4, G5, hack attack. Maybe I'm back. And here to stay. Woo! If the rook moves, I take this one. Okay, this went better. My opponent's from... Is that Ghana? Yeah, I was going to say Ghana. Doesn't sound like a Ghanaian name. It sounds Danish. Or Norwegian. Okay. This is how to play chess, apparently. Yeah, older. And by older, I just mean like at an age you retire in most sports. Like, I'm at retirement age in other sports. Chess, maybe not, but... Okay, yeah, my opponent knew the rook was pretty much trapped anyway, so trying to give it for the highest price possible. So I could take this one. Or I could just wait. Okay, I'll take the pawn anyway. Patzer sees a pawn, Patzer takes a pawn. He heard that one here first, didn't he? Okay, assuming queen here. Like, the good thing is as well, like, castling queenside is actually pretty tricky because I did blunder a pawn, I opened up the A file, so this one's hanging. Now I kind of want to move my knight in, but this one's also loose, so let's just defend it, pretend I'm promoting my pawn. Like, if my opponent wants to castle, they're going to have to take a time out with something over there, this side. Yeah, I was wondering about d4, but firstly, there's no real threat. Secondly, I could do some flashy stuff here. Take. I could also just come back for the pawn and then go back for his rook if he really wants. I did miss that this is a bit of a threat though. Yeah, that was a bit clumsy and unnecessary from me, but it should still be fine. Let's take the rook. Why not? Patzer sees a rook. And now, yeah, queen here, my bishop get trapped. Maybe let's go here. Why am I thinking? Come on, Dave. He's got one check. I'll hide. If I just blundered though, like take here. Oh my gosh, yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm still fine, but unprofessional to allow that opportunity. Bit scared. Must confess, let's get the queens off. When in doubt. Probably keep them on. Although I've totally lost control. I'm just banking on this one in any endgame. Ugh, what am I even thinking? Ah! No time. There was a bishop c3 in the air and I just panicked. And why am I thinking? Why am I talking even? Oh my god, this has gone so wrong. I'm pinned up and everything now. I mean, I'm just talking too much. This is another level of... Yeah, this is another level of terrible play. And I'm blundering my pawns. Oh gosh. And I'm just helping my opponent line up. Yeah, I mean, I'm just... Yeah, I should have retired. Should have officially retired. I bet my opponent didn't see that one coming. Boo, boo, boo. Come on and join the conga. I don't want to pre-move anything. I forgot about that one. Whoops. Let's try and push some pawns and not get mated along the way. Oh, that pawn was hanging. Maybe let's take it now. Check. Ah! No! What did I do that for? Oh my god, this is just the worst game in chess history. Check. Yeah, let's run away. Did he hang his queen, by the way? No time to check that, but let's just stop getting mated, Dave. Okay, I mean, my opponent's panicked even more than I have. This is literally a shocker of a game. I don't know if I got mated at any point, but no, I'm just winning, I think. Okay, look how safe that king is now. Pre-move. Finally! Oh, just resign. Ah. There we go. Best game I've ever played in my career. And, woo! 2 out of 4. Oh, God. Let's watch someone else while they're still in action. While I can get away with it. Okay, again, the top guys just finish so quick. Like, every time I finish, like, they're just done. They're done. Wait, what happened there? That was a game. Let's watch a young Iranian prodigy try to hold against an experienced French grandmaster. I say experienced, he's in his like mid-20s. And streaming, Jules Moussad, good friend. Oh, yeah. Not the best technique from either side. King c2, like getting on the side of the pawn was always winning. Like now he just checks from the side. And Jules Moussad wins on time as black. Sina Mavahed, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Like, he's the quickest player I've ever seen. So the fact that he's lost on time there shows how tense that game was. Anyway, this is the break. We can chat again. I might be trying to get some food in. I'm feeling really, really low on energy if you hadn't heard that earlier. Okay, great endgame there. Yeah, I basically was trying not to get mated in 1, and I was struggling. So, fantastic game. Yep, here we go. I'm going to be like a new man, reborn. Thank you. My butler. No, shout out to my good friend, Jacob. Chess on Earth, hello. You're about to watch me eat. Look at that. Oh, so healthy. Oh. I'm going to take a photo. Can I take a photo of it? Yeah, I'm going to take a photo of this. Don't judge me. I have like an album on my phone of delicious food. Oh wait, took a photo of my own face there. Oh wow, look at that. Boom. My camera's a bit blurry, I don't know why. Oh. Boom. Wow. Yeah, so I'm going to be like a new man, I promise, after this break. False dawn probably, but I promise, I'm trying. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, ask me questions, hit me up. We've got 5 minutes or 4 minutes while I eat, I think, in this first break after 4 rounds. Okay, question. Is it really disgusting hearing me eat, or is it like ASMR? Ariantari's just lost to Eric Rosen. Ouch. He's on 2.5 out of 4. Eric's good though. Like, Eric's super good at blitz. No shame in that. It's just the fact that Aaron's only half a point above me. That's the real ouch. Football in the background. What team am I supporting? Brighton and Hove Albion. Wait, which football is ongoing right now? What would Mamadjarov do? Yeah, G4 served me well. Okay, I've got to resist the temptation to ugly eat, as I call it, by stuffing everything in my face at once. Wow. I've got 70 more viewers than Eric Rosen. I mean, that's a win. He's been going for years more than I have. Okay, Unver Brandt has been asking about the Devon Gambit for ages. I've been pretending not to see. Apparently the Devon Gambit is in this position. Boom, 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 boom. I thought it was the Kilkenny Gambit. Maybe that's after d4 knight f6 immediately. No, I've never played this and I never will. Safe to say this is a clear pawn sacrifice. I guess you get the center, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. No is my answer to that one. I'm open to opening suggestions in general, especially because I've tilted so bad that I'm out of contention. But yeah, opening suggestions. Maybe that's what we do this stream. Let's make it fun. I have no openings anyway. Chess on Earth. Do I invest in companies? No, but I'm open to suggestions. If I could earn 200k by selling one of my portfolios as well, then I happily would. My portfolios amass, I mean, they add up to a grand total of 0, though, unfortunately. I'm a chess player. Hard to build up that kind of portfolio. Queen's Gambit, trying to learn variations. Yeah, good place to start. Mr. I'm not going to say your username. Rude one. One of my favorite toast toppings. Toast openings, I was going to say. Toast toppings. Strawberry jam. Good old butter. And rekesalat. Shrimp salad. If that's a thing. Outside of Norway. Pablo Kelly, yeah, where's Magnus? Unfortunately, big downgrade this week, both in terms of ability, results, charisma, looks. You're stuck with me instead. My bad. Magnus might be back next week. Wow. Chest on Earth with some gems here. Invest when the market goes down and sell when the prices go up. Genius, I would never have thought of that. Buy low, sell high, right? I did. That was the one class I went to. Ah, thanks guys. Upgrade. I don't know about upgrade on Magnus, but we're different. We're very different. Different styles. Exactly. How can you learn from Magnus anyway? Like, he plays perfect chess. Nothing to learn there. You gotta learn from mistakes, your own and mine, apparently today. Stuckfish, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Upgraded the looks and the riz. Yeah, you did. Ah, oh, you guys are charmers. Your riz is definitely better than mine. I've got to take notes. Got to learn. Do I like Marmite? No. Actually, I don't know. You normally love it or hate it, Marmite, but I used to hate it. Now I love it. Okay, I don't have it every day though, so I like it on occasion. Glad to see you stream. Wish you did that more often than just seldom Tuesdays. Yeah, I might try more often in future. Watch this space, but for now I'm enjoying these Tuesdays and I've been pretty busy, so hard to find the time to stream. But if you love it, let me know. Go follow me on all social media channels. Message me there if you want. Tell me what you want to see. Like I just genuinely don't know what to stream, what people want to watch. Like my biggest fear is being boring and being, I don't know, not adding to the chess kind of infrastructure ecosystem. Don't know what to call it. But yeah, I mean, if you have any creative ideas, what you want to see, what you think would be cool and fun for me to do as well, like I mainly would do it for fun, then yeah, I'm open to ideas. But in the meantime, take, this is where it's at. If you want to see the world #1 Riz Master stream, then Magnus streams here too. We also have some great content coming up on Title Tuesday. Not on Title Tuesday. We have some great content coming up on the Take YouTube, so definitely worth a visit. Subscription there. World #1. I mean, this meal is like world class. Oof, loving it. Just struggling to eat gracefully. Keep the questions coming. Thanks everyone. In the meantime, you can do a chess stream without glasses. Wow. I don't need them actually to see the screen here. The screen's so close. So let me know what you think. These days it's more like habit. And it's more on brand to wear glasses. People don't recognize me without glasses. Like, I actually went to a chess event recently. I took my glasses off for one day. And like 2 people that I'd been speaking to every day, they just kind of looked at me like oddly, being like, you look a bit familiar. It was only when I started talking, they were like, oh wait, you're David. Do I know Keith Arkle? Yeah, Keith Arkle. I love Keith. He's a great guy. I learned a lot from him. He's a fellow endgame grinder. One of the most successful tournament players ever in the UK. Still super strong, still a legend. Super nice guy as well. So, Keith Arkle. How did you do? You beat him in the Simmel. Wow. Speedrun content. Explaining ideas while commentating. Okay, let's do this. Clark Kent of chess. I'm gonna take the glasses off. I'm going to go to emote only, so save the questions, but draft them out now. Let's do this. Let's see if taking my glasses off boosts anything. It's hype train incoming. I wish I was. I wish I knew what that meant. Boomer Central here. Okay, French defense, because I ran out of other ideas. It's something that I don't really like to play. I don't really like to play over the board, so I'm doing it online to throw off my future opponents. Okay, I'm going to fight against the IQP. Now. Isolated Queen's Pawn, that is. I'm assuming my opponent takes with a pawn. If they take with a knight... I don't know, moving the same piece twice in the opening is not too scary. I can play knight c6 myself. Or can maybe take if I'm being more ambitious. Let's try. I was a bit scared of queen here hitting my pawn. It would have got super messy, super complicated. Now I'm going to try and go into an endgame. I'm playing a CM, a very young CM from Kazakhstan. I was going to say, it sounds like a very Kazakh name. Alikan. Kazatuli. Okay, my opponent can check. My opponent can move the knight. Queen check. Unlikely. If they move the knight, I'm just going to trade queens and try and grind out a very equal endgame. If they give a check, probably the best move. I'll block. Do my opponents know I'm streaming? Sometimes I suggest a move, and then like half a second later, they've made that move. I was a bit worried about knight here at first, but then I can take, knight takes pawn check, I just move my king, and I think I'm safe. Piece up. So I think my opponent has to trade here, but yeah, now I'm kind of obliged, like I can't, my arrows, can't take with the knight because knight f5 is too scary, so I'm obliged to take with the queen. At least I cover like any squares the knight can use. Okay, let me know. Oh wow, yeah, emote only, I forgot that for a sec. Let me know later what the hype train means. I need to learn. I'm not down with the lingo. And also send love. Do you recognize me? That is the first question. New man, without the glasses. I feel blind as a bat. I can see the screen all right, but they're like these double lensed glasses. So like short range, long range. And, ooh, do I swap queens? And yeah, I think I've been told at least that I'm supposed to keep them on at all times, so. Taking here actually helps his king get to a nice safe square. I wonder whether I should be starting with this one. Because if he takes queens, my knight develops with gain of time. Ooh. My knight has a beautiful square to come in too soon. First I'll control this knight. In freestyle chess, this would be like a blunder to put a knight here where it can be controlled by a pawn like this. Now I have a beautiful knight coming. I'm actually up on time. What's happened? Maybe the Superman thing, the Clark Kent thing has actually come true. I've suddenly got super speed. And glasses off. Maybe it's the food. I mean, this is super tempting as well. But now this pawn is a bit of a sore spot for white. Bishop g5 would block, but then after a trade of bishops, that pawn might become a bit of a weakness later. Probably the best move, though. I think I would play bishop here. Yeah, I'm just one-track mind playing against this bad piece now. I can genuinely feel the hype. Thank you, everyone. Weakness. Look how bad this knight is dominated by my e5 pawn. Look how bad this knight is dominated by my g6 pawn. Oh my god, I'm actually 1 minute and 20 seconds up on time. Wow. Wow, I'm on a 2-game winning streak. Shouldn't forget that. Got to take what I can get at this point. My king kind of belongs here. Castling to save a move. I'm not rushing in with the check because the king can't castle anyway due to this pawn hanging. Oh, can't draw my arrows with this pawn hanging. Oh, what? Is that not just checkmate? Check. Check. Where's the mate? Here. Block. What? I mean, I win a piece there. I can swap rooks and take here. And take this. I want a mate, though. Here, knight takes. I mean, I just want the mate. Like, if my opponent goes here, I'll go here. GG, yo. That is, finally, I can do this. Checkmate. Woo! Turns out, who needs glasses anyway? I actually feel a lot more energetic. Wow. Maybe it isn't coincidence. If you fuel up, it helps. Now I know why Magnus is eating on camera constantly. Nobody's let me know, by the way, like, can you actually hear me chew? Because that is minging, as they say in England. That is not nice. So if I'm putting anyone off their dinner, let me know. Yeah, I've unlocked my inner beast. Now the glasses are off. David speedrun to 3200 elo. I've only ever got 3100. That was for like 1 week before. Now I've like, oh my god, my rating. Oh, I shouldn't have looked. Oh god. I'm gonna have to stay up all night now to get that rating back. Chaser, you're only just reading my Wikipedia. Wow. Someone's late to the party. Yeah, the glory days when I was 8 years old. Beating Grandmasters. Can't believe that's, what, 26 years ago. Oh, jeez. You can hear the food go down my esophagus. You're welcome. Enjoy. Ah, the Truth ICC. The legend is back. With the Howell Hub emote. That would be my channel if I ever do start streaming myself. Howell Hub. That would be my logo. Everyone's favorite hub. David Pinfork asks, David, do you remember Luke Rutherford? He's the best player at my chess club and says he coached you as a gifted youngster. I do remember Luke Rutherford, of course. I think I still have a book of his. Let's watch Magnus, if he's still going. I still have a book of Luke Rutherford's where he signed it, he dedicated it. I realised I was being a bad streamer, not watching Magnus. And, okay, it's a Rook and Knight endgame level material. Soon, probably. Level Rook endgame. Should be a draw, though. He's running out of pawns, Magnus. But yeah, Luke Rutherford, great guy, super instructive. I was actually a bit scared of him. He has this aura, and he's so good at chess. I remember watching some of his games, and I was like, oh my god, this guy's so good. So as a youngster, that was awe-inspiring. But yeah, super nice guy, and I'm glad he's still playing, doing well. Shout out, say hi to Luke for me. Not McShane. I mean, you say hi to Luke McShane as well, but Luke Rutherford. If Magnus wins this, like, he's genuinely a magician. Like, it's so dead drawn. Like, just no pawns left. Magnus's first blip. Yeah, Magnus playing this famous IM Renato Terry. Yeah. Okay, let's watch Fabiano. Oh, Fabiano lost. Oh, whoops. Don't know what happened there. There's about to be a new queen on the board. Big upset there. Zhumabayev, who's got a lot better at blitz, I've got to say. Like, I have a great score against him. Like, he used to be very slow, but he's got a lot better. Zhumabayev, Grandmaster from Kazakhstan. And this one, Eric Rosen. Can he win against my first round opponent, the David Howell Slayer, Timur Kokorin? Come on, Eric. Avenge me. Should be winning for white, but you got to hide the king somewhere. This is clever. You need to use your queen to block. Ooh. Oh, check. Queen. Eric Rosen, legend. Wins. Beats my vanquisher from round one. Chaser, you know everything about me. Experience at Eastbourne College. Okay, oh wow, going back to my roots. I'm playing now a WGM from Singapore. Okay. Emote only in a sec, but first move, what first move should I play? I'm gonna play whatever comes first. Don't cost me too much time, everyone. Is the chat updating? Move one, move G. No, no, oh, no, I can't play G4, sorry everyone. I'll play F4. G4 is just literally the worst move on the board. In game, yeah, in a game of chess. Actually, in freestyle chess, it's one of the best moves, often in a lot of positions, but let's see how this game goes. My opponent, I do know her, like, I know of her at least. Maybe here? Just while this bishop's undefended. So, like, taking is impossible. Just ruin this pawn structure. I want to go here now. I just want to stop this ever happening. And I don't know, my position is a bit full of holes, but if I can ever survive and get this pawn, then I will win. I will win. Knight here just looks weird. B3 I want to play. Then takes, queen d4 check. Am I scared of that? Am I scared of that? Oh, I don't like my position. Let's just do it anyway. Let's hope she's, I mean, she's a very tactical player as far as I know. So she could take here. It's a very anti-positional move. But it has tactical foundations. Because if I get time now to go like knight here, bishop here, she's actually allowing me. She's encouraging me to put my knight on a square it wants to go to anyway. Like if my pawn were back on f2, I'm just like gonna win this game positionally. But I have so many weaknesses with the pawn on that square. Like why I didn't play bishop d2 is another big question. So now I'm hinting that I might play e4, and I'm asking for the queen trade. Queen trade, I'm just going to win the endgame. So yeah, she has to keep the queens on. Well, now, do I actually want to play e4? That's a big question. It'll give her position so much more life. Let's keep the status quo. I should stop eating. I'm much slower this game than I earlier was. Good move. Let's just tie her down here. The reason I played h3 was to stop knight g4. Maybe here. I don't know. e4, let's go. Come on, otherwise I'm not sure what my plan is. Allez. My position's definitely visually got better. It's just about whether I've actually got any concrete threats. The problem is, like, the tension now kind of... I want to break it, of course, but I want her to break it. Like, there. She's trying to force me to close the position, which actually I probably should before she gets in. Yeah, that's a clever move, because now this bishop is suddenly so much happier. The problem for her is her knight is stuck, bishop's stuck. I've got to time it right, but at some moment I'll try and hit this pawn. Her queen has to stay where it is to stop my queen coming in. Don't really know what that move is. She might play f6. I wasn't ready for that. I should have moved my queen. Yeah. Wow. Really? She just wants to come at me now, so she's going to attack me. She's a full pawn down. So she's got to go e5 and attack me. I will take that, although I don't feel good about taking it. Yeah, okay, this... Oh yeah, I shouldn't have allowed this. This is getting very sharp suddenly. Need to defend my knight indirectly. Probably still better, but... Okay, a pawn is a pawn. We'll see. At some point I might need to play d4 to back up my knight, and then just swap some rooks and try to escape that way. Missed that one. Totally missed that one. Oh, moved my knight, sad. Yeah, okay. Yeah, d4 is a very good move. Maybe I could have tried to flick in d4 myself at some point. Okay. Speed is everything now, though. Yeah. I want to get my rook here, and then I've got control. Yeah, this pawn's very scary, though. Naughty. Ah! Should have gone queen d4. Ah! Here? Ah! No, I've lost control again. I was totally winning. Bah! It's all gone wrong. It's all gone so wrong. Oh my god, why don't if I didn't give the check, I would be totally fine here. If I didn't go bishop d5 check, that was such panic. My god. What? Oh, no, what? No, what? What? I clicked my bishop, didn't I? I meant to play king g1. I brought my hand back here for the king. Okay, that's annoying. That's just a mouse slip. I'm going to resign. I just want to know, like, so... Oh, that's so annoying. I was so dominant the whole game. So in this position, she took, and I want to play king here. But I'd already clicked my bishop. Apparently I'm losing anyway, but like I'd already clicked my bishop, and I brought it back for some reason. I meant to go king here. Whoops. I mean, you can see the mouse slips. I'm actually accidentally bringing up menus. Like, that is so bad. Like, okay, so until h5, I panicked here. Yeah, I mean, it's solid +1, but... Yeah, I said it as soon as I played it. Like, king here, I realized h4, and suddenly it's so scary. Suddenly I've just lost. One move, I went from winning to losing. Yeah. Okay, the food. The glasses are back on. The glasses are back on. Woo! I can actually see again. And I need more food. Yeah, like here, the problem is I just auto reacted king g2, and I had 20 seconds, which would be enough. And then I was like, oh wait, my next move here is this one anyway, because I want to win this pawn. And queen d4 stops any h4 business and picks up this pawn. And like now she has to sacrifice a second pawn just to survive, just to stay in the game. It's like +2 now, computer says. Yeah, I mean, done. I'm done with chess. And I know there will be lots of people being like, "Ah, just talk, don't play." But all this, like, I get hundreds of messages about these streams, like on social media every week, and most of them are super nice. But I don't know, people are just like giving advice. It's hard to take it all on board. It makes me extra conscious of people and their expectations. Nightly Salah asks if I can activate drag only. Let's see. I can't find where the live games are. I don't know whether Title Tuesday is glitching. Apparently there's 3 last games going. Let's try this. You can all go behind the scenes with me. Drag only. Move method, drag only. Do I ever click? I don't think I ever click. Drag pieces. Hopefully that will stop the mouse slip of the kind that just happened. I did mouse slip earlier as well in my warm-up games twice, which was really annoying. Mouse slipped against Magnus a few weeks ago, which was also annoying. Oh, wow. Oh. I'm not going to live that one down in Singapore next time I'm back there. I think I beat her at an Olympiad several years ago. She's a very strong woman grandmaster, but still. Icy Blue, yeah, I'm half Singaporean, so my mum from Singapore. Yeah, use both. Now people telling me not to do the drag only. We'll see in this game. I think I drag. Oh wow, people outing me for Wikipedia pages. Oh, that's not good. Cheers, Flip, Flick. Can't say your name. Flip, Flick. How you doing? See, I can't move now. Okay, 1H3. Yeah, like I'm just playing too positionally, and like I keep playing these very aggressive opponents who like positional. I mean, in that previous game, she played well, but like positionally, like she made a lot of questionable decisions. But then, yeah, when it gets tactical, and it always does in Title Tuesday, I just need to be more practical, basically. I'm not very practical these days because I just don't play ever. I've lost all of those skills. Oh, emote only. Thank you for the reminder. Thanks for a reminder, Muaz. Okay, my H3 move kind of useful now because the bishop can't come to G4. I don't want to develop this bishop because then it would have to come out. Yeah, come for my bishop. Come for my bishop if you want it. E6, wow, that's passive. Yeah, in general, that always has been my biggest weakness, at least in the last 5 years, maybe 7, 8 years even. Like, I outplay most of my opponents, and then like, and the thing is, I always think they care. I always think my opponents care if they're being outplayed, but ultimately, like, yeah, looking for swindling chances, like, I just lack that skill completely. Like, it's a massive blind spot of mine, and I hate it. Like, if you look back at all my losses in classical chess in recent years, not once have I been outplayed. Well, maybe actually once recently by Vincent Keimer, but in general, I very rarely get outplayed. It's just like as soon as I lose control, basically. As soon as my opponent like presses the chaos button, especially when I've had an advantage, then I just go mental. I melt down. And I know a lot of people who say the same, actually, that they like it's the psychological side as well for them. But for me, that's always been the hardest part. Okay, I'm covering this square, so the knight has to trade off. Haven't talked much about this game, playing H3. Apparently it's transposed to a Grunfeld defense, according to the chess.com terminology here. So now I have to win the rest of my games to match my score from last week. Going back is a bit weird for my opponent. One thing they always do, and I want to learn how my opponent deals with it, is like, when I get these positions as black, my opponent puts a bishop here, and it just looks vulnerable, like in your grill, but hard to eliminate, hard to evict this piece. And my opponent's playing like super aggressive here. It's like, doesn't care at all about strategy or positional play, like weakened their king side and then just blows open the center when their pieces are still asleep, which looks odd. But still have to punish them for it. Let's take here. I mean, this looks really scary. I could take here first, maybe. I don't even have to take back. Knight e5. I can take bishop here. Yeah, I predicted that one at least. Yeah, take it. Okay, pin, win. Come on. Okay, yeah. I don't mind it when my opponents are like aggressive from move 1 because then I can punish them. But when like they play like positional, and then suddenly go chaos, like yeah, that's what I struggle to handle. Okay, undermining my knight. This pin isn't running away though, luckily. Okay, I guess I'll support my knight. Like, these tactics very rarely work for one side if they've still got pieces asleep. How do I do the emoji palette? There we go. Boom. Boom. Wow, did you hear those sound effects? The sound effects. I hear like bones clinking. I mean, I can just win in any way I want now. I can take this rook and then take this pawn. I'll move my knight. Oh wait, I didn't even need to pre-move there. I can actually take. I mean, what do I even do? Everything's just winning. I was going to say I can take with check, and then take here. And, yeah, I mean. Everything's winning, I'll just take the queen. Can't be bothered to calculate. Check. Should probably move the king actually, yeah. Now it's just a rook down. If I don't win this, maybe I didn't need to take the rook so quickly. Now then, bishop's hanging, so they don't have time to take my bishop. Okay, rook up. My opponent resigns. Yeah, I'm playing a bit better, but still pretty shocking. Okay, Magnus Carlsen against Vincent Keimer, watch party. Let's do it. Emote only on... Oh, well, unpaused. That's quick. Should be better for Magnus. I was going to say it's better for Magnus because the white king was cut off on the back rank. There were checkmating ideas. Also, 2 versus 1 majority is better to have those pawns further away. Vincent has... oh, also Magnus is a pawn up. I can't count, but... yeah, I was going to say Vincent has no chances of a pass pawn of his own with white. Magnus is going to win this, like 41 seconds against 9, and it's Magnus. It's going to put his rook like here. Oh, can't do my arrows even. He's just going to put his rook here and then just sit on the opponent. You hope my opponent sees those board emojis. That would be cool. Now Magnus can take here and then go back for this pawn. 3 versus 2 on the king side. It's going to be hard to create a pass pawn there, but should be winning now. Wow. We're joined in the chat by a very special guest. Mrs. Goat, as I like to call her. In a nice way. Hello, Ella. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. You're here to watch me eat. I've been so tilted today. I've been losing games left, right, and center. Like, I'm the Robin Hood of chess. I'm giving my rating points to the poor. Not really taking them from anyone, that's the problem. Magnus looks like he's likely to win, although you need a breakthrough. Problem is that when the black pawn pushes here, black king has no escape from checks from behind. Once the black king kind of... let me draw arrows, yeah. When the black king eventually comes this way, now there's nowhere to hide. I don't know if Magnus should have rushed to push that pawn. Maybe there was nothing else. The white king stays here to avoid any checks. Magnus's only winning plan is going to be to push this pawn in the near future. Black pawn. It's going to be hard to achieve that though. Maybe now, like once the rook moves, now he's going to push. There we go. And he's going to bring his king and try and get this one on the side. But look at this. Vincent Keimer's so good at defending. Like, he had no time on the clock and he's found the only defense. Now the black king is threatened with mate. So it has to go back, and then he's going to just take this pawn. Magnus, oof, so unlucky. I think Magnus would actually have been winning. It's ironic if his pawn was just like one square back. Now it's total dead draw. Because yeah, as soon as the black king approaches its pawn, Magnus just offers a draw there. He doesn't even try to win. The white rook would go behind and check the black king away. Ah, Ella, that was definitely my fault. I jinxed him. Wow, I nearly choked on my food there. Eating too fast. Let's watch the new big thing in Norway. David Howell. Wow, this is a fascinating endgame, rook versus rook. Eggnode, big fan of the comment. Ah, thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Is Magnus white or black? Magnus was black. Was he? Wasn't he black? Pretty sure Magnus was black in the previous game. I'm confused now. I was talking as if he was black, basically. So let's say he was black. And yeah, Vincent Keimer with white defending by the skin of his teeth. Yeah, for those of you just joining, thanks for staying with me throughout the horror show that was the early rounds of my tournament. I mean, it's still not great. Ella is not the chosen one. Oh, she's replying to someone called the chosen one. Wow. But yeah, thank you for anyone who's just joining. It's been up and down. It's been a terrible Tuesday. Traumatic Tuesday, if anything. But we keep going. We fight on. Basically, I don't have a life, so I have nothing to get back to, so I'm going to keep playing till the end of the tournament. Despite my early protestations that I was going to withdraw, I decided. The food has given me a boost. I'm also, like, I also feel like, I don't know, I would never forgive myself the internal shame of withdrawing from a tournament. I very rarely do it. I did on Friday, Freestyle Friday, after I lost to Magnus from a totally winning position. I was so tilted that I just withdrew, but not today. Today I'm losing to lower rated players instead. Taco Tuesday. That's Fridays, Ella. Today was some kind of healthy salad. First food of the day. Ah, Kayan Ha. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm going to call you Kayan Ha. Just finished watching the podcast, the episode with Shaksnak and Askil, Odin and you. It was fun listening. Ah, glad you enjoyed. Two of my good buddies. Neil Gorand asks who's my biggest idol in chess. Garry Kasparov. Okay, I'm going to go to emote only. Not that any move suggestions would even help me the way I'm playing, but... Okay, I've played a French. Why am I not playing real openings now? Oh, I forgot I can't do the click thing anymore. Let's go here. Oh, wow. Yeah, the drag and drop thing. Whoever recommended that to me, bit of a legend, but not really helping my chess, unfortunately. Bishop there. Okay, let's go for the Philidor. I don't really know what I should be doing here, to be honest. I promise, guys, one day I'm going to play Title Tuesday. I'm going to play my real openings, and it's going to be like a whole new person. You'll be like, who's this amazing streamer? Okay, let's go. Probably a terrible move. Okay, let's go. I mean, my opponent's knight is so passive now. I'm very tempted to blow open the center, like one of these two moves. Oh, that's tempting. Like, I could just defend this pawn, like, meh, super boring move, but let's go. You only live once. It's only Tuesday, the 29th of April, 2025 once. Yeah, I mean, that feels like a principled move. Whether it's good or not is another question. Earlier I was saying don't create action when your pieces aren't ready. Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh well, we'll see if I'm punished. My opponent's pieces, like, to be fair, aren't totally ready either. And the fact that my opponent can't castle in one move has encouraged me. In the center here, I'm up on time. Whoa, shock horror. I'm playing a Greek FM. Probably a young guy. Kids these days. Oh, you can tell I'm tilting when I start just the verbal spiel, the verbal diarrhea starts coming out. Okay, I really should have pre-moved that one. I was even thinking I just wasted 2 seconds. By far my opponent's most logical move there. Now attacking my knight, which I can defend. That leads to a bunch of complications though, like bishop here, there, queen there. Wait, I guess I can play h6 there actually. Feels a bit risky. It is a pawn sacrifice. They can take, and take here, but that's a pawn I'm happy to get rid of. I just want the bishop pair, and I want a castle, so I'm just accelerating my development. And it's important that, like, hitting my knight doesn't win a piece for them, because I can flick in knight takes pawn. And now, I wanna zig. Yeah, I just want to castle. Like, I didn't care about that pawn. Maybe I should have done. Now my opponent gets this square and is going to castle this way. So now it gets serious. Okay. Do I take with the knight? Do I take with the pawn? Maybe I take with the pawn. I mean, this knight on f6 isn't great, but his knight on e3 is really good. My future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Yeah, like, he's gonna castle. It's a bit risky from with the pawn out here, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and plant my knight on this square and or bring it back and get rid of his strong bishop. Just need to speed up. Oh, the dancing emojis. Oh wait, it's my move. Don't go wasting my precious time. Maybe I should have gone knight c6 actually, while I had the chance. No, I'm banking on this not being threatening. I just move. But f4 is always a question. Then I got my knight jump. Oh wow, that is asking for this, but it doesn't work because take, and he takes here. That's annoying. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. Knight here, maybe good. Yeah, now knight. Yeah, it gets really messy. Let's take. Let's just blow the game wide open. Yeah, I was threatening to take the queen with check, so there were no fancy tactics here. And now my opponent can take and ruin my pawn structure. But I'm basically arguing that my king was safe enough due to this pin partly. Although everything's now pointing at this side, which is really scary. Okay, I don't really want to gambit this pawn back, but I'm going to. I'm a coward. Okay. Now I'm just a pawn up, no? Here? I mean, there's still some pressure on my king side, maybe, if it doesn't feel like anything real. Okay, this is what I was talking about earlier, losing control, like, from winning positions. This is a winning position, definitely, pawn up. Nice strong center. But yeah, losing control. As soon as my opponent presses the panic button, like the chaos button even, rook takes pawn is a threat now, and then knight f5 check, discovered attacking is my queen. That is sneaky as anything. Oh wow, so this is getting yeah, oh, I feel it. I feel the clock. I feel everything coming at me. Oh, maybe d4 was actually strong there. Rook takes pawn, king f8, or king h8. Ah. I mean, I can just feel it's going to happen. I don't even know if I should play on here. Maybe I just resign. I know I'm about to blunder. I can feel it in my bones. I don't know why I moved that rook. It was on quite a good square. Oh my god, I blundered. Forgot about that. Didn't you, Dave? No, I don't have any moves. I'm just lost. I'm just lost. Am I just lost? I'm gonna have to go to some horrible endgame now. Opponent's nearly flagging every move. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. I mean, I felt my opponent was low on time. I always had 5 seconds or so. But, I mean, yeah, I just blundered a pawn here. Like, yeah, if I just defend it, I'm just a pawn up. Actually, here, you know, when I said I was about to panic and blunder, I was, okay, only +1, but, never in doubt. Let's go. I'm going to win the tournament. Let's watch someone better. Okay, Magnus is done. Vincent Keimer against Fabiano. That sounds fun. Fabiano. These pawns are very strong. Oh, beautiful from Fabi. He's just going to bring his king in. He doesn't need to rush. He can, yeah. I was about to say he goes round with his rook. He's going to put it here and then, oh. Yeah, this is textbook. Check. Bring the king. Or push the pawns and win. Wow. Hikaru in the meantime did finish. I see the standings. Hikaru's in the lead with 7.5 out of 8. Oh, Magnus. What's happened there? Is Magnus... How's Magnus doing? I need help, people. I don't see him on the leaderboard. You can see the top 10 on your screens. David Flagswell. That's my new name. My refusal of the boring My refusal? Yeah, I don't know what the word is. I refuted it. A4. Okay, there's still some games going, but nothing too exciting, nothing that affects the top of the standing. So let's go back and analyze my masterpiece if I know how to do that. Here we go. Let's go in the opening. I was curious. I was literally freestyling from move 3. I've never even had this position before. Yeah, real openings coming next time. Apparently A4 was bad. I get the advantage here. And D5, best move, yes! Apparently I only made 1 blunder this game. Feels generous from the computer. Oh, castle's best move. Oh, I should have taken with the knight. I knew it! I told you all. Should have taken with the knight because this knight was really strong. Meh. Okay, I played quite well. And yeah, the reason I panicked, like here, I blundered this pawn hitting my rook, and now I can actually just defend. There's no good discovered checks against my queen, but I panicked again and I blundered again. And now I can't really defend keep my rook defended. If I go here, it's just h4. So I found a way to cling on. Actually, only moves I found to not resign, basically. And then in the final position, I was only about to be 2 pawns down. It was fine. It was fine. Where is this Take studio? It is in Oslo, Norway. Beautiful place, especially now that winter is no longer coming. Winter is over. Do I have a personal Twitch channel? Truth, you can spam it in the chat, but K Oski asks, yeah, Howell Hub, the infamous Howell Hub. I'm a lurker more than a streamer. I just watch a lot of streams. David, are you going to the Champions League match tonight? No, although I did go to the Champions League. Well, first leg of the quarterfinals, PSG against Aston Villa. Someone else in our chat was there. Great night. PSG look very, very good. I believe it's PSG Arsenal tonight. I think it is. Yeah, the Truth ICC spamming the Howell Hub emote. There we go. That's end game stuff. That's the long-term goal to stream a bit more. Especially, you know, if I ever have a family, like can't travel so much, maybe streaming from home would be fun. Keep me in touch with the chess world. Play some games. Yeah, Take Studio, undisclosed location, but in Norway. Be as legendary as Hikaru. Oh, I don't think I can reach that kind of. No pressure. Thanks, guys. I don't think I can ever reach that type of level of stardom. I also don't have Hikaru's work ethic. He's going like 6 hours a day every day, or like 5-6 days a week. I can barely manage one stream. Have you seen the horror? Like the Pandora's box that's been opened in this stream alone. It's been... Do you want this every day? Like, who wants this every day? Flagswell, that's my new name. Flagwell by name, Flag very well by nature. Oh, I forgot it's the break, the second break of the day. We've had 8 rounds. I'm on... not 8 points. Oh, undefining, that's harsh. That's mean. We don't want any of that here. This is a good vibes channel. Here at Take. Or at least it is when I stream. You don't have to be good to still be entertaining from Crystor. Thanks for not saying I'm good there. Take that personally. No, you're right. I mean, ideally the mix, I think the dream mix, like I watch a lot of streamers, chess and a couple of other games, and like the sweet spot is always like a good level or like a very good level, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the best. I always want to learn something, or I always want to like see something that is surprising or new. So I do watch Hikaru, but it's never surprising or new when he wins and when he adopts people. Ah, the truth, ICC. Love you too. Do I follow St. Pauli also in football from Jonah Gold? Yes, I only started following St. Pauli football team this last season. I wouldn't even say a year ago. It was like this season when they got to the Bundesliga. They were promoted last year. One of my favorite teams, Brighton, they have an old manager of St. Pauli. So yeah, some connections there, and I started playing for the chess team in the German league. I've played 4 games this year with mixed success, 1.5 out of 4, but against like world-class opposition every game. But yeah, the football team, like the last time I played chess was in the St. Pauli football stadium, which was super cool, literally 5 meters away from the kind of the stands, so inside, and the pitch was so nice, and yeah, really cool vibe in Hamburg. You would love a speedrun series, maybe 10+0, where you can teach your endgame skills. Yeah, like the endgame is the one area where I still feel like my skills haven't been declining, have been impacted. I'm especially good at endgames where it's just about putting your pieces and like when to, like what to improve and how to build the technical type of endgames. When it comes to tactical endgames, you need a bit of time to calculate. I'm obviously not as good as I was there. Lord of Same, Eastbourne Borough fan. I did once spend about 6 months of my life playing as Eastbourne Borough on Football Manager and bringing them to Champions League stardom. I won the Champions League with Eastbourne Borough, who aren't even in the Football League at the moment, National League South. Yeah, my favourite teams: St. Pauli, Vålerenga in Norway, Eastbourne Borough, Brighton and Hove Albion, Manchester United, and Wrexham, and Athletic Bilbao in Spain, which gives me a dilemma because Man United play Bilbao in the Europa League semi-finals. Okay, Lord of Same, are you a friend of Michael Adams, the chess player? He also has links in Truro. Yeah, who doesn't love Wrexham, right? Ryan Reynolds. I wish I had, like, okay. You've seen a lot of my insecurities come out about the chess, but like, if I could look, or like have Ryan Reynolds' riz, like his charisma, his chat. And then I don't know whose body. Chris Hemsworth's body. Magnus is playing his chess skills. I don't know, Brad Pitt's broodiness. It's like the perfect human. Build your own. Oh yeah, I'm really rambling now. Cricket fan, Formula 1. Sorry, anyone wearing headphones? My throat's going a bit. No, I don't watch much Formula 1. I did watch one season of Drive to Survive, which was fun. I learned a lot. I used to follow Jensen Button back in the day. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton's great, Max Verstappen, everyone, but I don't know, not so much these days. I do love darts. I love darts big time. I think chess should take a leaf or two out of the playbook of darts, which has been growing massively in recent years. Also helped by the fact they have a young prodigy, Luke Littler. You want Robert Downey Jr.'s Riz. Yeah, he's a charming man too. Snooker, yeah, I do like snooker too. I like the fact it's one-on-one. I just prefer one-on-one sports in general, other than football, like tennis, paddle. Oh, paddle's doubles, I guess. But like where there's a bit of psychology, where there's a bit extra going on beneath the surface. In the meantime, there we go. Stephen Bunting. Oh, I do love Stephen Bunting. I think I've messaged him. Okay, let's go Karakhan. Stephen Bunting. I didn't message him. I think he might have messaged me. When I was at university, like, he started to follow me, and it turns out he's into chess or something like that. Yeah, so great darts player. Oh, great. I can't remember what to do here. I think you take. Then you go here. Oh, I don't know. Old time theory, like, it's too much for sod like me. Yeah, this is the move I'm scared of. Like, bishop takes knight. It's the main move. Now, I know you're supposed to take here. Ugh. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, I'm scared I'm going to get mated, like queen takes, knight takes, castles queenside. I used to play this with white, and I know it's not good for white, or like, it's maximum equal for white, but... Coward chess. My opponent's bluffed me here. Let's try. I'm really scared of something happening to this knight. Don't really see it at the moment though. Like d5, I can play knight here. If he takes, d5, I'll move my knight as well. Gain time against his bishop, and then I'm safer to take. Like d5, I just the one thing I don't want to allow is some pin. I know it's emote only, but Chris Hemsworth. So before that kicked in, Chris Hemsworth in Thor: Love and Thunder. Do love a bit of Chris Hemsworth. Let's put my rook active. And now let's play. Yeah, I actually Thor: Love and Thunder. No spoilers for anyone in the Marvel, like who loves Marvel, but I'm hoping you've all seen it by now. Oh wow, this is good. No. But yeah, like a lot of it, like when Thor comes to Earth and the Asgardians come to Earth, they settle in Tonsberg in Norway. And I especially, because I'm such a fanboy, I went there specially to watch Thor: Love and Thunder come out in the cinema. I thought like, oh my god, I'm gonna watch it in Tonsberg. It's gonna be amazing. I went super early because I thought the cinema would be packed. So I was like, I thought I'd have to queue up for ages, and then I get there and it's literally me and 3 like 12-year-olds watching it in the whole cinema. I felt like, I don't know, that was the moment I was like, oh, maybe I need to grow up. But anyway, enough about that. I'm slightly better here, but I don't know how to capitalize this weak pawn. Knight here, g3. d5. Take. It all feels a bit loose. Calculations overrated. Just wasted a minute on that move as well. So we'll see. g3, I kind of want to give a check and bring my knight back here, and then he's super weak on this diagonal, but... I just love the emojis, like the head and hands, like, why is Dave just rambling for a minute, wasting time? He's not going to win now because he's just too obsessed with Thor. But it was worth it. It was worth it. I do love that movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. I know it got mixed reviews, but it spoke to me. Spoke to me in my heart. It's very emotional. Those who know will know. Yeah, I have many obsessions: football, Marvel, chess. Okay, I've also got ideas of this one, like. So for example, initially I was a bit scared of, like, maybe not immediately, but queen d2 ideas hitting my knight, but I'm always going to play queen g5, and due to the fact his queen is loose on d2, I have like knight h3 check ideas. Wow. That feels wrong. He's jumping away from his king just to defend this pawn, and like, my spidey senses are tingling so much. queen here. Threatening mate. I'm also the second threat, by the way, for everyone at home. I don't want to. My opponent might be watching, so I normally don't want to talk about threats. But rook takes rook, queen takes 92 check. Oh, wow, he finds the only move. I was worried about that. I should stop being shocked. But okay, now I hit his queen again. If he moves here, then I have that knight h3 trick, winning his queen. If he moves queen f2, I also have a knight there. So he's got to move back here, but then I take this pawn. I just realized I also have... Oh, why didn't I play it last move? That would have been so... just nice. I don't want to say naughty words on stream. Rook takes and then knight h3 check. And then take it. Oh. What? Man, I could do this knight e3 thing again, right? But now I'm obsessed with... What is this guy doing? I could also go rook a8, a8, but I mean, surely I'm going to win a piece. Like, I'm pinning this guy. Maybe rook takes c4 as well was just super strong there. Knight e3 is a threat. g3, I'm just going to take that there. He's probably going to take here at some point to try and confuse me, but let's go. Am I not winning a bishop? I am winning a bishop. Am I not winning a knight? I mean, I don't know why I'm faffing around with that knight. That pawn was hanging. I'm greedy though. They call me the accountant. Collecting debts. 2 knights up. And quite a nice game. Quite a nice game. Turns out I do sometimes remember how to play chess. Yeah. So I'm racking up the points. 2 rounds to go. Still playing catch up though. Let's watch. Magnus has always just finished. He's like Mr. Speedy Gonzalez. There we go. The Hammer of Thor. I was worthy in that last game. It rained down on my opponent with fury. But yeah, Magnus is super speedy. He's always finished by the time I finish. So let's watch these guys. It's just totally level endgame, but I would prefer to be white. Feels like the knight. Whoops. The knight. Oh, careful. Whoop. That's the kind of move that's going to make Fabi panic. Yeah, I would normally prefer to have the knight just because... Oh, it's checkmate. Oh, Hikaru, he's so tricky. Firstly, I thought Fabi was white, but yeah, Hikaru. He always beats Fabi when he has white. It's just a thing. Like, always. If you look at their recent track record, if you look at their recent history, it's just like so one-sided in Hikaru's favor when Hikaru has white. Yeah, especially when Hikaru is playing online in Taito Tuesday. Whoa, currently he's on 8.5 out of 9. Like, I've got scores on my screen, so I think there's still some catching up to do. Like, one of the players, the score's about to come in, but currently on your screens, which I can see what you guys see, I can see that on my right here, and it looks like Hikaru's 1.5 points ahead, but there's still some games ongoing. Let's watch some. European champion Matthias Bluebaum against the guy who lost on time earlier, Sina Movahed, who's like 5 years old, from Iran. This should be a draw. All Rooken games are drawn. I thought they taught them that in German chess school. Legendary Hikaru and funny David. Funny is one word that's never used to describe me, trust me. And I'm fine with that. Okay, it looks like all the games suddenly finished in one go. I wanted to bring us to Jan Nepomniachtchi, but he just finished as well a second ago. Not sure how he did. Let's watch Sam Shankland even. In a really weird position where there's like a traffic jam on the H-file. Black king and queen in the wrong way. Wrong way around. Oh, this should be a draw, perpetual check. Just keep checking. Before black gets checks in. Black is threatening knight check and then mate. Oh, skewer. It's the 2 double S's, Sam Shankland, Shad Sargsyan. There we go. Sam Shankland. I mispronounced his name, gave him some luck there along the way. Oh, wow. Oh, whoops. I jumped to a different game by accident. Let's watch young Norwegian prodigy. What about Haug? Wow, this is weird. This is a kind of a mind melting one, but black's pawns are too strong. Black's about to make a queen. At first I wasn't sure which pawns were going which way, and then I was like, well, extra queen probably helps. I wish I was young and again and like had the like optimism to survive. Queen down, but checkmate's next move, pre-move. There we go. Boundless Strike is streaming as well. So yeah, young player, young I am from Djibouti. Probably not from Djibouti. Okay, here we go. My opponent sounds young. Tikon Popov. We go again. Back into the breach once more. I don't know. I'm going to keep pretending that I'm mouse slipping on move 1 when I'm not really. And then my opponents feel sorry for me and burn a bit of time on the clock because they haven't seen this position before. Works every time. Ooh. Pressure, under pressure. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Pressure. Yeah, I wonder whether before my opponent gets c5 in, I should go c4. Let's try. So I've lost a move. I've gone c3, then c4, but my opponent's queen is a bit naff. It's a bit silly. We're in emo-only mode, but keep the... Oh, wait. Is that a pawn sack? Do 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 do. My opponent wants my bish. I think the idea is take, bishop check, but then I can go knight c3. Knight takes, queen takes. Ah, you only live once. I've done so badly already, why not? I can't be bothered to have another long maneuvering game. I think my opponent just missed that pawn was hanging, to be fair. Like, there's some like intermediate moves, like my opponent could like knight b6 along the way and all those variations, but my queen has always like got checks. I don't know why I didn't. I cancelled my pre-move there. Okay, my opponent does go for that knight move, or one of them. Now I could just take if I want to play super safe. Maybe I just take it. And then I give a check. Like, my opponent can block, but now I'm definitely throwing my knight in the way, and I've got too many threats. No time to take me. So is he wondering whether to take with a pawn? And then so ugly. Whoops, what have I done there? I'm just really bad with the mouse, I realised. I always right-click when I should left-click, and left-click when I should right-click, and drop when I should drag. Okay, now I'm going to give a like sneaky little check. Hopefully making it more difficult for my opponent to develop. Now he's going to have to spend a tempo defending this bishop. So I'm a pawn up. Step 1 done. But what next? What next indeed? So my opponent's only one move away from castling now, which is annoying. I feel like I should go here. I don't know exactly why. Under pressure. Maybe I'll just... Could go queen f4, queen e3, knight e5. I don't know. I can't be bothered to calculate. Maybe I should have calculated that. I feel like I'm inviting some pressure towards my king side. Like with the bishop coming here now. And I could go a5, but I kind of want my queen. My queen felt weird over there, so I'm going to bring her back. So now she's safe, she can run if she really needs to. I just somehow need to alleviate the pressure on this diagonal. I'm hoping that, like, if I don't get checkmated in the next few moves with like bishop h3 or some stuff, then I'm just going to be a pawn up. So my opponent really wants to get the bishop here to eliminate this defender. So I'm going to say, on my terms. Wow. Oh, this way, really? Sneaky, sneaky stuff. Ah. Well, I don't know, that was a bad move, probably. But quick move is better than a good move. To take. Will he take? What will he take? Is he going to sack something? Feel free, mate. Feel free. Under pressure. I should definitely pre-move something though. Save a bit of time on the clock. I don't think any sacrifices work. There we go. Pre-move worked. But yeah, this is the bigger of the issues. Oh, scared. Probably I should go d5 and not fear ghosts, but I'm absolutely terrified. So I'm going to bring my queen back. I'm going to hope to use my bishop to plug some light squared holes. Luckily, queen h3 is not a thing yet. What's that? Why would you want to take that? Bishop's worth more than knights. Do you not know? Yeah, so queen h3 was the threat. I'm just guarding against that. Maybe bishop g2 is just better. Don't know why my queen is coming here. Okay, just take me. Take my knight. Or at least show me what your hand is. Okay, I'll go here. Oh, I don't know. If I knew the bishop was coming there, I wouldn't have bothered, but... let's go. Rook d6, maybe? Oh, wow. That one. Okay, I'm a pawn up. Have to win this game. Just looks really nice. Let's get them off. Like that, yeah. Basically, if he'd taken everything, his bishop would have been hanging at the end. So, now here. Oh, I'm up on time as well, and that rook's offside. Just want to cover all my bases. Probably a terrible move. Am I getting mated? I mean, either way, I probably shouldn't have allowed this, but... I forgot that I couldn't do the click thing. I tried to do the click thing and I blundered! I tried to do the click thing and I blundered! Check. No. Okay. Now I'm winning. Oh no, I can't do the click thing. Wow, I kept trying to do the click thing. We won again. I think, like, other than like maybe 5 moves in the middle, it was quite smooth, but not as smooth as it should have been. Okay, emote only can go off now. Talk to me. I'm back on 7 points, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It took me ages to warm up, but what did I do? 6 great moves. Oh yeah, 27 best moves, 8 excellent moves. Look at that. Look at that. Let's try and follow some proper players. Why the game's not appearing for me. Okay, I felt more locked in, at least in that time scramble. Like, I was totally winning as per usual. But then, yeah, I let my opponent sacrifice something when I really didn't need to. Oh, there's only 3 games going in this final round, so... Oh, this penultimate round, so... let's quickly analyze, just to show what I shouldn't have done in practical terms. Again, this is the practical side, like... Obviously, I don't need... I could just play rook c6, just totally winning, just basically on the spot. I don't need a pawn. Why am I grabbing a pawn? And then my opponent, like, it doesn't work, but he scares me. And then queen e1, and of course I blundered here. Queen d3. I got a bit upset about my lack of clicky thing, and then I just blundered, and luckily I found this, and... Wow, rook f4 apparently is winning for my opponent, but... Yeah, like, basically one blunder. If I hadn't gone back to this square, if I do anything else, literally anything else, and not walk into rook e3, I'm just totally winning +4 apparently. So, okay, decent game. And oh wow, now playing a fellow streamer. The big Greek, as they call him, Georgios Sulaidis. Okay, now I really want to win, so I'm gonna... okay, I'm gonna play some real openings. Okay. Yeah, my opponent, I think I believe he lives in Hamburg. Greek descent, but yeah, lives in Germany, streams, I believe, in German. Yeah, got the queens off. That's always step 1 in my game plan these days. My old fogey, washed up game plan. I'll bring my bishop back at some point, play h3, start pushing my pawns. Huh. It's allowing me to take and go knight c5. Maybe I messed up. Knight a4. Was that not the right move? Was rook d1 the right move? Oh, I don't know. Now it's a bit annoying, like knight g4. I think this is right. Now can I go here? I mean, probably it just doesn't work for me, I don't know. Like, now I've got some fun stuff occurring. The problem is if I don't, like, cash in now, like, rook d2, bishop d5 or something, if I don't, like, if it doesn't work for me, I'm just facing the 2 bishops and I've got a terrible pawn structure. So, we'll see. We will see, won't we? Rook d2, I also have the option of going rook d1. Trying to get in behind, and then he'll take, and he'll try and stop me coming in. Basically, I need to win a pawn, and I need to do it fast. I'm expecting him to play rook here, to be honest. Oh, I wish I know the theory. Like, knight a4 moved like a few moves ago. Like, knight here just felt wrong. Maybe I should have been playing like h3 or something, I don't know. Anyway, too late to dwell in the past. I do that way too often, and you guys have told me off for that in the, in the past on YouTube chat comments. So I'm not going to dwell in the past. I'm going to look to the future. I'm facing the 2 bishops, which I hate. But, okay. We'll see. Keep those emotes coming. I need the support. Oh, why am I not calculating my opponent's time? He spent a long time here, like he spent over a minute. He's doing a David Howell. Rook d6, okay. Stopping me from coming in now, though. So basically he's saying taking everything here as rook b8 runs into some stuff. Well, the knight takes is very tempting. Oh my god, I've got so many options. Bishop d5 feels like the most ambitious. I mean, let's go, let's be ambitious. I could take that, and I think I'm a pawn up in an opposite colour bishop endgame, but I don't know if that's enough to squeeze out the win. Now I'm attacking this pawn. I can always come back with gain of tempo. It's very hard for him to defend this one, actually. Like, if blocking stuff like never works for him. And yeah, I mean, c6, I can take this pawn, and I think that's what he's planning, to trap my bishop. But bishop h3 is the other line, hitting my rook, but then I can play rook takes pawn, rook takes bishop, undermining, and then I can take here, take, I'm a pawn up. Still hard to convert that advantage, though. Wow, he gives me the rook for bishop. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Now my knight doesn't really have anywhere good to go. Do I give him that pawn? I don't really want to give him that pawn. Oh, that's a very good move. Basically what he's done there is very good. My knight's just a bit of shit now. Well, sorry, I shouldn't swear. I mean, I've still got targets myself. I don't think he's got a fortress yet. And I'm just going to put my knight back here and then regroup and try to use my extra rook for bishop later. Sorry for the language, everyone. For those younger of us watching. My opponent's also streaming, which gives me confidence for a time scramble. It means we'll be equally slow. And my opponent's also gone very, very... not passive, but defensive there. I'm going to improve my knight. I'm going to go one of these two squares. Like here, take rook. Nah, that looks good. I don't want to, like, if I defended my pawn, he would have played f5, and it's harder for me to break down his bishop. So now I could go rook here or rook here first. Oh, knight f6 check was winning a piece. I didn't expect him to use g4, but okay. I'm just winning anyway. If he defends that pawn, I come in with this rook. And I don't expect him to fight on too much longer. Too sad. The position. Okay, we'll see. Okay. Okay. Does he not know I'm decent at endgames? King here. I mean, should I be flashy? I just want to mate him. Like, yeah, if he... okay, I actually played a really good game there, but, like, oh, 14 best moves. Yeah, if he ever took me, like, for example, in the final position, then this is checkmate, so... There we go. I'm going to give it this anyway, just for the fun times, just because we can. Actually ended up on 8 out of 11, which is a semi-decent score. Wow, so was I on the same as Magnus before that round? Wow, I got the same points as Magnus, but obviously my tiebreak's terrible. Let's watch Hikaru as he tries to win the tournament. He's on 9.5 out of 10. You can see he's half a point above everyone else, and Hikaru here with white has the extra exchange, just like I did in that last game. So we'll see how this one plays out. It's going to be hard to win, though, because this pawn is so strong, the d-pawn. He's also playing a great fighter, Liam Lei, but Liam Lei, oh, he keeps playing on 0.4 seconds. Oh my god, he's actually going to save it, though. Wow, Hikaru has totally butchered this. Oh my gosh. This is a dead drawn position now, and I wouldn't be surprised if Hikaru bails out, because, I don't know. There we go. Even without the rooks, there we go. They're going to... Why didn't he trade off one set of rooks? Yeah, without one set of rooks, the black king will never get caught. The bishop is so safe. Like, bishop can never be kicked away, protects its pawn. Hikaru will play, though. He'll try. He might get Zugzwang at some point, actually. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Like, d2, the king will just move, and then... That's how the king will move, and then the pawn drops. Ah, this should be a draw. Should be a draw. Okay, if Hikaru wins this, he wins the tournament. Jan Nepomniachtchi's caught him up. You see there on the scoreboards, 9.5 points each. I'll take my 8 points. Second week in a row. If I hadn't lost my first 2 in a row, would have won the tournament. Oh, gosh, yeah, at least it got better. David, we all love bishops. What do you think of other members of the clergy would make good chess pieces? The vicar. Hikaru draws, gets to 10 out of 11. What a score. Still some games ongoing, it looks like. Oh no, that might be it. That might be it. Currently, it looks like I've saved some dignity and honor. I got the same points as Hans Niemann, Fabiano Caruana, and Magnus Carlsen. So coming joint 16th, it looks like, but it looks like 33rd on tiebreak because I started so slowly. I didn't play many GMs, if any. Jeff asks, when do we get David chess lessons on Twitch? Again, let me know. What do you want? Like, should I start my own channel, do some external stuff outside of Take? Like, is that what you want to see? Like, what would you want to see? Let me know, everyone. Message me here, or I might not see this chat, so message me on social media. Insta or X. I do try and read. Lesson for next time from the Take app. Feed David. Feed the beast. In time for Title Tuesday. This was my own fault today. Normally I have a massive hearty lunch, but today I had the dentist and he told me not to eat because I'm a naughty boy. He told me not to eat for a couple of hours. So I missed my lunch and my breakfast. But this did revitalize me. I did lose one game after that, but after eating I did win the majority. Actually, I got 8 out of my last 9 games. Not too bad. But yeah, yeah, I finished teaching. I mean, I can teach a lot about the endgame. Not sure what else I can teach about these days. My openings, I have a lot of tricky ideas. Magnus often praises my, yeah, my unique opening ideas, but unfortunately they're not all objectively sound for classical chess. They're mostly like blitz ideas these days. So one day I'll show you all of those, I promise. But Title Tuesday specifically does get logged in databases, so I'm happy to play my real openings outside of Title Tuesday, just in other blitz games. Riz coaching, I mean, I think you lot are hopeless cases, so I'm joking. I can try some Riz coaching someday. I needed a lot of coaching myself as a youngster, so chess Riz, totally different matter there. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining. We're just waiting the last few moments to get the results confirmed. Normally something pops up on the screen on Title Tuesday, like there's a little sound. I'm not sure you guys will hear it, but something will pop up in the middle of the chessboard being like, oh, this player got gold, this player got silver, someone got bronze. But I think we are pretty certain at this point that Hikaru Nakamura got first. Magnus outside the top 10. Magnus should stream. Like, he's got better chances. He got 8 out of 11. Only Patzes get 8 out of 11. Yeah, you got 8 out of 11 off camera, so you should just stream Magnus. And there we go, confirmed. Hikaru, first place, 10 out of 11, Mr. Consistent. It looks like Jan Nepomniachtchi in that photo. He is celebrating big time. He's very happy or very angry about coming in second place, 9.5, and that was shared, but third on tiebreak by Matthias Blubaum of Germany, European champion. So I believe these 3 get prizes. I think there are 5 prizes at the top, and then also top women's prize. As you see just below there in small, because I don't deserve a big medal. Nothing shiny for me today. I am not going to be allowed to eat for days. Punishment. Joking. But yeah, I came 33rd on tiebreak. Yeah, so 8 out of 11. Could be better, could be worse. But out of nearly 600 players, 571 title players, it could, yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad in the end. Yeah, just to check. So Magnus Carlsen came in 16th, same points as me. Hans Niemann came 18th. Fabiano came 22nd. It's a strong tournament, this one. Faustino Oro, the kid, got 8 out of 11 as well. Yeah, so I'll be back. Not sure when, not sure where. Well, I know where. I'll be back on this channel at some point in the next week or 2, hopefully. Maybe Freestyle Friday, who knows? Maybe Title Tuesday next week. Anyway, let me know, did you enjoy this? I hope you did. Last chance to message in chat before I shut things down. This was a lot more fun the second half, I'm going to say. The first half hour was torture. I literally sat here wondering how many ways I could just, you know, come up with, how many excuses I could come up with to end the stream early and withdraw. But in the end, it wasn't too bad. And yeah, in the meantime, remember, go like, go subscribe on Take. More content coming soon. We're enjoying ourselves these days, doing some fun stuff, different stuff. And yeah, even more entertaining than this stream, I'm going to say. So, okay, I'm going to shut things down there. Thanks everyone for joining. Thanks everyone for staying. Really appreciate the support, despite all the ups and downs, many downs in this tournament, but ending on a high. And yeah, see you again soon. Bye for now.